#1 ABC affiliate in the country. Eyewitness News 5 at 5:30 starts now.
Late breaking news right now at 5:30. The search for gunmen. 2 people shot in the metro during a drive-by. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Sims. We'll get to the late breaking news in a moment, but first, dry conditions are pushing the fire threat even higher. Chief Meteorologist Rick Mitchell has the latest. Now, late breaking news. Police investigate a drive-by shooting. They say 2 people were shot near Southeast 16th and Stiles. Eyewitness News 5's Mark Upgrand is live at the police department. Police say they're actively searching for a red pickup truck, possibly a Ford Ranger with license plate 403XPB. If you have any information, call the police. Tonight, a Mustang girl has died. 16-year-old Bailey Smith was in a serious crash that killed a man last Tuesday. It happened on Highway 66 between Yukon and El Reno. Troopers say Smith was passing a car in a no passing zone when she hit another vehicle head-on. She's been in critical condition at a hospital and passed away earlier this morning. Tonight, 3 Tuttle teens are dealing with the death of their friend. OHP says the 3 girls and another teen were driving on Check Hall Road in Grady County around 4 this morning. Troopers say the driver ran off the road, overcorrected, and that caused the vehicle to roll. 15-year-old Caitlin Mounts died from massive head injuries. The 16-year-old driver and 2 other girls were taken to the hospital tonight. They're in good condition. Troopers say only the driver was wearing a seatbelt. Tonight, more than a dozen families are forced out of their homes after a fire. Updating late-breaking news, it took firefighters more than an hour last night to control flames at the Terrace Apartments on Northwest 10th. A family who lives there says someone knocked over a candle and the fire quickly spread.
I didn't know. I didn't think it was that serious. I knew it was a fire, but I didn't think it was that serious.
The fire department says the entire building is a loss. That's about 16 units. Right now, the fire department's community service liaisons are working to help those displaced families. A former county sheriff is scheduled to be in court. Woodward County Sheriff Les Morton lost his seat in a runoff election last year. Now he's facing embezzlement charges. He's accused of misusing a credit card. Preliminary hearings begin tomorrow. Money alone may not solve all the problems at the Oklahoma County Jail. It may be up to the jailers. A report released last week by a citizens committee says jail officials have a moral obligation to treat inmates humanely. An attorney involved says most of the jail's inmates are awaiting trial and have not yet been convicted. Other problems include design flaws, understaffing, and a lack of funding. State lawmakers are meeting this week to discuss $800 million of the state's budget. This will be the first time the Senate and House budget committees are meeting together. Members of the committees, which oversee public safety programs, hope the joint hearings will mean less wasted time and better use of taxpayer resources. There are 3 hearings, the first on Thursday, then again on January 21st, and the final on January 28th. The president-elect takes office in just over a week, and the list of things Barack Obama has to deal with is growing. Today, he was on ABC's This Week to talk about his administration's plans. Eyewitness News 5's Christiane Klein has the new details. And coming up, we'll take a sneak peek at the inauguration rehearsal. Well, more college-educated workers are losing their jobs. The unemployment rate for college grads is 3.7%. One economist predicts that rate will reach a record 4 or 5% this year. The good news, a degree usually leads to higher paying and more stable jobs. A national safety group wants you to put your cell phone down when you're on the road. The National Safety Council wants a total ban on cell phone use while driving. They say the practice is clearly dangerous and leads to deaths. Right now, no state bans all cell phone use while driving, and 8 states, including Oklahoma, do not let cities ban cell phone use. Changes at the annual auto show in Detroit. Car makers there are replacing flashy concept cars with more practical options. They're trying to convince a tapped-out consumer that the cars are worth buying.
The mood here is a nail biter. The only car segment last year that had growth was small cars. That growth went to nothing the minute gas was under $3 a gallon. Right now, they're not selling anything.
The pressure to make cars that Americans want is high. Congress and the president-elect are demanding that car companies invest in more fuel-efficient and green technologies. Toyota has a newly designed Prius. Ford is debuting a Fusion hybrid that gets close to 40 miles per gallon. And GM has a hydrogen-powered fuel cell vehicle. Prices at the pump are creeping back up. Last month, Oklahoma City drivers were paying $1.50 for a gallon of regular unleaded, but today expect to pay 19 cents more. The average Metro price is $1.69. Our state ranks in the top 10 for teen births in the nation. New info shows more than 7,600 Oklahoma teens became mothers in 2007. Most of those babies were born to 18 and 19-year-olds. Tonight, Eyewitness News 5's Darielle Snipes has more. Teen Mothers Second Chance will also offer classes including parenting and job skills for both moms and dads. Methamphetamine is an addictive drug. At one point, it was one of the worst abused illegal drugs in Oklahoma. With new laws, the number of meth labs in Oklahoma have gone down, but the threat is still here. And this week, a one-of-a-kind TV event on the dangers of meth abuse. Crystal Darkness airs Tuesday night at 6:30 right here on KOCO 5. And changes are certainly in the forecast. We'll be right back with Rick's forecast.